Alright, ladies and gentlemen and everything in between, we're back with some more One Piece. Last time we watched episode 981, and today we'll be watching episode 982. Now, in the last video, Jimbei got his official reintroduction into the crew, the Straw Hat Pirates, and was ready to just say hello to his friends. You know, he jumped on board and everyone is extremely happy to see him. I mean, he got them through a very, very tough situation. He really did carry the group on his back while Luffy was in the mirror dimension fighting Katakuri. He was whipping the Sunny, and he was, you know, he held his own against Big Mom for a little bit there at least. So I mean, not to say the rest of the crew that was there didn't put in some work too, but he definitely held them together, especially when Pedro died and all that. So it was really tough time for them. And Jimbei's always there to hold it down. As we remember, pre-time skip Luffy, after losing his crew, essentially Jimbei was there to keep him in check, give him a very, very good, you know, glimpse into the reality of things. He still has his crew, even though he lost his brother. He still has some family left. So Jimbei's always been good at that. He's always sort of been like the godfather of the group, the guardian, the uncle that you can look up to. You know, he's sort of that guy. He's their senior almost, and it's always cool to see when he's able to bring the group back whenever they're at their lowest. So very, very good addition to the Straw Hat Pirates. Past that, Kinemon and the rest of the Akazaya 9, alongside a couple of the minks, were getting ready to make themselves a little bit of a plan, because they don't want to go into Onigushima. You know, it's with a half-assed plot, and there isn't really much for them to go off of right now. They're sort of just they have the people, but they're not all the way there yet. You know what I mean? They're kind of scrambling around. A lot of things are happening at once, so they need to sort of like just slow down a little bit and get a lay of the land and just try to come up with the best plan that they can. Kinemon, of course, still kind of he's still kind of like taken aback to how well everything has worked out so far. He comes up with a plan that was pretty mediocre, and Denjiro's kind of just like, you came up with that amazing plan before. I know this is just the sub plan. What's the real plan underneath? Like how are we really gonna do this? And of course Law comes in and he gives them the real deal, right? He's like, okay, look, we're gonna get Luffy and Kid to run up in the front, make a whole lot of ruckus. As we know, they love to do that. We're going to use them as a diversion for us to sneak around back. The main killers, the main people, the main squad, the main Akazaya 9 that have been saving up their energy to cut off Kaido's head. They're probably not going to be able to do it, but you know, as these things go, we just sort of go with the flow at the end of the day. However wrong this goes, and this is going to go wrong, we just got to pick ourselves back up in the middle of it. Of course, there's a lot of bad waves to catch when going around Onigushima. So Law said, look, my submarine can handle that. It's like, okay, then what about once we get to the back of this whole island, how are we gonna get it? Okay, I can handle that too. I got this fruit, you see, it lets me teleport around wherever I got this room. Law kind of carrying them on his back right now. This whole plot would not work out at all if he didn't have this devil fruit ability and his submarine. I'm just saying. That's what it is. That's what I see. That's what I heard with my ears. All right, that's exactly what happened. So that seems to be the plan as of right now. So we'll have to see if it works out. I'm like 99% sure it's not going to work out, but it is what it is. So as they ram into the front ports of Onigushima, Frankie and Jimbei pull off the helmsman duo and just go crazy behind the wheel of the Sunny. Frankie throws off the anchor and is able to just make the craziest turn with Jimbei completely dodging all the cannon fire and just making the ship move in a very unnatural pattern. Not one that they were expecting, that's for sure. Completely missing all their cannon fire. The Sunny is just making this completely crazy detour all the way around. Everyone's shocked, of course. You know, Jimbei's like, look, if I'm showing up like this, I'm gonna show you what y'all been missing out on. All right. This is what y'all are going to be getting when I am a full-time Straw Hat member. So there is that. And past that, the crew are able to get onto the opening gate of Onigushima. And of course, the crew shows out as they should. Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Robin, Frankie, Brook, all making their way into the fray, launching off some incredible attacks. And yeah, I think that just about does it. I think we are that's basically where it ended, with Luffy throwing off a punch, and then it just cuts into the to be continued. So that is where we are currently at. So let us get into it here with episode 982. If you guys would like to watch the full reaction, links are always in the description. You know the drill. Early reactions also in the description. Takes you over to Discord. 1 day early reactions, free to join. Patreon reactions up to a week early. And yeah, I think that does it. So let us get into it here. Episode 982. Let's go. Turn this up a tad bit. Oh no, I didn't skip the title. Let me try to find it. Onigushima looking like a ghost. Yeah, they're about to pull up, and Luffy and them are gonna have that absolutely destroyed. Yeah, go and take another look at what's happened to that, bro. Just take another look. Oh, they noticed. They definitely noticed. There you go. There you go. Talk about a quiet entrance. Put two and two together. They're all so tall, bro. Look at Law. Yes, that is. Hey, man, they making the noise you wanted. They making all the noise that you wanted them to make. This man, Luffy. He flaring it up right. Bro, what even happened? He just jumped in while they're prepping, bro. He didn't even give him a chance. I mean, he shouldn't. He really should not give him a chance. That's not even a red hot. That's a spirit bomb. What was that? Yeah, that's the heat y'all packing right now, all right? That is the heat y'all are packing right now. Jeez, it's just absolute destruction. A massacre. Massacre is putting it lightly. They just demolished that whole. That wasn't even like a small. That was like a mini army right there. Done. Yeah, y'all got some hitters up front. It's like we're just sitting here while they're saving us. We got to go in. Yeah, they're ready to fight. They are anxious right now. Y'all actually did 0. Not even 0. Y'all did -1 to help. -1%. That's not even possible. I don't know how y'all managed to do that. All Nami had to do was send out Zeus, bro. She didn't even have to fight herself. Usopp just had to shoot. Hey, man, keep up with the group. We don't need anybody getting lost right now. We are in a rare instance where the entire crew is together. Very, very rare instance. I mean, it's gone y'all far. Carefree. They're doing their thing. There you go. And they have no idea. Well, actually, Kanjuro's going to get there, so then they'll have some idea. Oh, okay. I thought something else happened, bro. They're just fooling around. Who is that? Are those monsters we saw earlier? Oh, my God. We got something else to deal with back there, bro. Orochi. Good lord. Not a fan. He's He's just standing there like this absolute fool. This is what I gotta do. This is what I'm getting paid for, bro. You probably drunk as hell, that's why. Yep. You've been sipping. That's all you need to know. Don't ask any more questions. Don't worry about it, bro. They lying to you. They lying to you. He's like, nah. I gotta be on high alert right now. And man knows what's up. Not this red bean soup again, bro. I'm sick of that word. I'm sick of this red bean soup, man. I'm sick of this red bean. It can't be that good. You'll be what? He said, I'm not trying to look too good. I already look way too good for them to go crazy. If I look even better, they done for. He's holding himself back with the red bean soup. Your son? Excuse me? You have a child? Did I hear? Did I read and hear that? I didn't even hear it, but did I read that right? Quick, what's son in Japanese, bro? I need to. There's no way this man has a kid, bro. Oh, big mom wardrobe change. All right. Seen her in the same fit for this entire series. All right, some more demons. We getting introduced. There he is. I seen him. I seen Drake. I seen Drake. How many demons do we have to worry about? I know they got him in the shadows, so there's got to be something to them, bro. But how many? I mean, we got a lot of people on our side, right? We got quite a few. So everybody needs like a, you know, everybody needs an opponent. Presented by Onigushima. What does that mean? What? We're getting a whole... What is this? It's about to be a cinematic montage for Onigushima. Golden Festival. All right, so we got a highlight reel. Bet. Queen. What's good, bro? What you got for me? And giving us the Onigushima highlight reel, bro. There is absolutely no way. This is not a fire. This is a rave, bro. What? Where do y'all get the strobe lights from? Okay, of course. All right. My boy Apu. He on the wrong side though, but let him cook. Let him cook real quick. The Plague Queen. He a real rock star to them, bro. Remember when Queen was a band? Now it's just one person, bro. Oh, Lord. Zoom. 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 Don't be too fun. That's such a crazy statement, bro. I believe it. It's just high bone density. You know what I mean? You just built different. It's all bone density. Is this a song or like, is it a presentation? What are you doing here? Oh, you rapping now? All right. Oh, this is a whole music video, bro. Oh my God. Gifters. Waiters. Headliners. What? I don't think the Toby Ropo really about this, man. What's with that Blake face, bro? Oh, the numbers. So many groups, bro. Like Oniwabanshu. Okay, this is cool and all, but let's go back to that bomb drop on Kaido having a son. Who, how, and why would ever allow that to happen? Oh my God, you got the sock sweat. I don't want to see that. That's horrible. I would really beat your ass for that, bro. You got my socks wet? You're done. Pay. I feel like that's the first time in this series they ever actually talked about that. Lead performer. Like the sometimes the characters like just weird their or end their sentences with some word. They've never really pointed that out. Ulti. Who's who? What are these names, bro? Page 1, who's who? Ulti? Like, what's going on? And who named y'all? Black Maria? Okay, that's fire. Young Drake. He about to sing on them real quick. You said that out loud? You better hope he ain't hear you. You'll be on the other side of the island real quick. Y'all got there so fast, bro. Jimbei really be zooming on Sunny, bro. What more is there to life, man? It's just about alcohol and blades. That's all you need. And all you think about, Sanji, is cooking and women, bro. Nobody's blaming you. Like, it is what it is. Okay, now we're gonna have the toast to Jimbei joining. Oh, y'all poured him a big old cup. Luffy? What are you doing? Oh, you ruined the toast. How did y'all even time the wave like that? They ready to charge in. Luffy said, we're done with the toast. Let's get in there. And the others. Luffy and the others. You know, the side pieces. You better call them the Straw Hats. What's up? Loyal warriors to Onigushima. They won't know what hit them. Actually, they might, because Kanjuro's probably there already, but still. We charging in. It is time for the raid on Onigushima to finally begin. My boy Odin, yes sir. He is leading them in spirit, bro. He is leading them in spirit. After the fact? Okay. There you go. He said, let's save this. Let's save this feeling. The biggest post-arc party ever. Or banquet. Post-arc banquets always hit the hardest, bro. Hey, man, you just got the idea real quick. Boss. He's chilling. We can go with whatever the captain got, alright? We're all ready. They about to go in. This is gonna be the fight of our lives. Bum 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 ba ba dum. It is time to go in. This has been the battle that has been set up for how long now? I mean, if we really want to look at it, I mean, the battle's been set up at the start of this arc, right? It's the start of Wano. The raid on Onigushima has been the looming entity in the distance, taking down Kaido, putting Orochi in his place, and finally liberating Wano from this oppressive rule. That has always been the case since entering Wano. But if we want to think about it, since meeting Kinemon, then it's been since Punk Hazard that this has been the case. And that is probably the entirety of post time skip thus far. This is the moment. So I don't want to put my expectations too high, but this is a pretty big battle that we're looking at right now. All right. We got some of the most insane pirates that we've ever seen in Kaido and Big Mom. We have Orochi that has been set up as a scumbag for the past 100 or so episodes. We have the Animal Kingdom pirates composed of some of the most just satanic, demon spawned, absolutely unnatural devil fruit users ever seen. Smiles. Maybe it's not totally their fault, but they shouldn't exist. Let's be real. Those devil fruits are not in any way pleasant to look at, just to say the least. And besides that, I mean, let's just be real. Most of the Kaido clan, or whatever you want to call them, the Animal Kingdom pirates, are very how do I say, annoying. I'm gonna say right now, they're annoying. All right. Look, man, I mess with Queen's energy. All right, I mess with Queen's energy. I don't even know what this was. Like, if you're gonna give me this whole number here, at least make it like a legit song somewhat. All right. Nothing has touched the hood classic of Brooks jingle. All right. The song that we got in Thriller Bark of Brooks Crew is still the best, the best that we've had in this series as far as like in-universe music goes. It's just really good. Like, but I don't think, maybe that's unfair to compare that music to what we've got with Queen, but it's like, I mean, that's all I really have. That's the only real comparison I've had. We've had other songs for sure within the series, but I'm trying to remember the name. Like, it's so iconic. Binks Sake is just, it's great. It's great. It's really good. I don't know what, like, maybe if this actually had lyrics and maybe like, what did he say? This is where the song starts. All right, let's see. Maybe it's not even really a song. Maybe it's just, yeah. All right. I'm giving it some time. Maybe he's just like a hype man, like DJ Khaled. Like, it's not really there to be a song. It's just we're just pumping him up for the club energy. Anyways, enough talking about the minuscule stuff. Let's actually get into what really went down here. Kaido's son. So Kaido's son is going to be a demon because they broke a rock. Kaido's son is going to be a demon because you see this rock right here? Demon. The mask too. Okay, the mask is pretty important to showcase that, but Kaido even just having a son, like, how, who, when, where, why? Who did that? Who did that with you, Kaido? Who would dare? I mean, I guess Kaido seems like the come back from war and just, they got plenty of women around, just sitting around, like, just like he's definitely been clapping some cheeks whenever he got back from a fight. So maybe it's not that hard to believe. But I don't know. It's not like he's never seemed like the type to be like that. I don't know. Has he had like a significant other any time in his life? Like, they never really touched on that. He's just been like, I'm trying to die when we first met him, and then it's been like, just he wants to formulate an army. They never really touched on that. So that's why I was like, did I hear that right? I was out of left field. He just has a kid. Oh, okay. They never ever touched on that at any point. I mean, obviously it's not like crazy. Big Mom has like 100 and 200, 300, 400 kids. Like, bro. I mean, if she can get busy, so can he. Like, okay. All right, bro. So the Toby Roppo seemed like a very interesting group, and I'm sure they are going to make for some exciting one-off fights for each of the samurai that were gearing up to battle here. So we'll have to see how that goes down. But other than that, I think that wraps it up for this video, ladies and gentlemen. I think it is pretty significant that Luffy decides to save the toast for post Onigushima raid. He is confident that the entire crew will make it out alive. And I mean, I'd hate to say they got plot armor, but they got plot armor. Let's be real. Let's be real. If this was really going down the way it should be, I don't think any of them should be coming out. Like they shouldn't be as ready as they are to fight, because I know they're the MCs and all, but it's just like they've been showing Big Mom and Kaido. I just don't think it shouldn't be easy. That's to say the least. It should not be easy. Just like when we were going into Marineford, and I was very, very, very sure there's going to be some type of death, some type of big takeaway. Like the way it was being hyped, there's absolutely no way they were going to come out of that fight with no casualties. This is the same thing. It's giving me that same vibe. There's no way they're going into this fight and not having some type of like extreme altering, event that is going to change the course of the show. Because Ace's death was probably one of the biggest impacts on Luffy's entire character. So for something of that magnitude to happen in this fight, I wouldn't say that's reaching. I would not say that's reaching at all. I think something like that is going to happen here. Like Luffy, he did a lot in those 2 years to get stronger. I don't know if it's enough, man. He just learned Ryuo. Like, he just learned Ryuo. It's like if you were taking a test and Marineford was the first time taking the test and you failed it. So then you study for 2 years and then you take the test again, and that test was Kaido the second time, and then you failed it again, but then you realize why you failed it that second time. So then you procrastinate and you study for that thing that you know why you failed it on, and now you're taking it again for the third time. Luffy sort of procrastinated learning Ryuo because he's like, oh, I need that to, close the gap in this fight. And I feel like he needs more training with it if he wants it to have any type of, I'm sure he'll have an impact, but I don't know if it's enough. He's definitely going to need help in the fight with Kaido. That's for sure. He's not doing that alone. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on what this Onigushima fight is going to look like. Hopefully it won't go that dark, but that's what I'm thinking. It will head down the path that it'll head down, at least. But that does it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode just as much as I did, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Peace.